It is Thursday, August 28th.
Yes.
Erroll and I are still making it. We're at the last day of the NAMED conference live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're going to talk about the things we're hearing and seeing from dealers and industry partners throughout the show.
I think the biggest conversation, and I don't know if you've been hearing the same thing, it's just all about technology. Like
It really, really is.
multiple facets, different technology, but I think what I'm finding is that from a dealer standpoint, it's hard to keep up, right? Because you don't know which technology I need, which technology I might have that's now outdated,
For sure.
or something now that I need to implement to help me manage it all. Like, how do I figure it out, what I need, how I need it, and when I need it?
There is definitely a feeling of some people feeling overwhelmed. We had a lot of great talks and panels yesterday. Jay Vijay, CEO of Techion, was on the stage. I got to do a panel with Brian Kramer, who I think opened everybody's mind to how big this tech expansion really is and how it's affecting people, but also the things that we can be doing right now and the blocking and tackling of the business. Like, for instance, we talked about trade appraisals and used cars.
Right.
Because even though tech and AI tools are expanding very quickly, there's always the basics that you can be doing to actually give yourself a ground to stand on while you have to expand into this new tech landscape. But without a doubt, there is a feeling if people are like, I know I need to do something.
Right.
I'm not quite sure what.
I'm not quite sure what, but I think to your point too, I think the big thing to recognize is that it's not like the AI is just going to come in and magically wave a wand and solve everything that you needed to solve.
Yes.
There is a training element, there is a you element that goes into it in order for you to be able to get the benefits from it. And I think that's the other piece that people are learning more about, is that I can't just, think that it's going to magically do all the things I wanted to do.
Yes.
No, I have to almost treat it like another employee, so to speak, where I've got like, oh, this is my business. Let me introduce you to it. Let me train you, work you up.
Coordination effort between vendors. Listen, we first of all, we really want to thank our friends at Connected Dealer Services for helping bring this content to you live from the show. We're actually going to bring into the show, I'm going to welcome him in, Shane Wilson, president of Connected Dealer Services,
how you doing, guys?
A fellow Detroit. How do you? How do
it was
you
great.
all
We
say
were
it?
on the same plane.
Metro Detroiter.
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 Okay, Shane. So you've been here. You've been walking around. You've been putting tracking devices on me.
Tracking people, tracking cars.
It's pretty great. But you've been in a lot of conversations over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
What are you hearing? What are you overhearing? What are people asking you? What are you hearing people ask one another?
Yeah, man. First off, I absolutely just love this show. I mean, this show is, everyone that's here is leaning forward. They want to grow. They want to be educated. They literally wrote it on the wall, right?
Oh, right.
Yes. Yeah, that's great.
So what they're doing. They want the education. You brought the technology. They really want to know they know what's coming. How do they handle it? How do they manage it? How do they deliver it for their businesses? And so it's really refreshing to see that and see what they're doing to try to grow. So from my side, they're obviously looking for profitability in F&I and how do they have service retention and stuff. That's obviously my world and what we're seeing, but just overall what AI can do for them and what are these other technology products that are here today and this week can offer. So it's just great to see.
So how are you, and through your products, how are you looking to be a part of that flow and that momentum even through your lane?
Yeah, so we really focus on, we have so many facets of our business and what we do, but we really focus on the service retention side and the CRM. So, fundamentally, we are a lot management program at the dealership level. We prevent vehicles from being stolen off the lot, but we're an F&I product. We're a non-cancelable hard ad, so it's very profitable for the dealer. But at the end, it's the service retention and it's the data. And so educating them on what they can do with that, how they can own that customer, new and used, and bring that back to their base for their fixed ops and service. It's huge. It's really important. So kind of opening that up for the dealer and showing them what they can do it's really fun.
Go ahead.
So what helped you identify kind of like, hey, this is the area, right? Because we talk about the operations every day of a dealer, and you kind of mentioned some of the key areas. Yeah. But what was it that made you guys kind of decide, like, this is the area we need to hone in and focus, and that's what made it important?
Man, it really resonated. First off, again, the data. Like, once we realized what we had in our wheelhouse, it was like the light bulb, bing, right? It was like, wow, what we have here is real odometer. We've talked about this before, but just that one data point and knowing every single vehicle you have and the real odometer on that vehicle in real time. Mm-hmm. Just that data point, it's absolutely huge. But if you think about how you can layer other things to that with service retention, other products, all of that, it's a game changer for them. So
it's great.
So tell me, Is this your first name at, or have you been to them?
No, this is my
before?
fourth one.
Number
This is my
four?
Is this four?
You know, we said this when we all saw each other in an
Yeah.
airport, but I forget things by the last day.
happens.
Yeah, by the last day. So number 4, have they ratcheted up throughout your experience?
Yeah, 100%. So we've really invested as a company into this group and this show. The first one was a major eye opener for us,
Yeah.
and seeing like, wow, you know, like I mentioned, just the drive of the folks that attend here and what they really want to do is great. So we love this. We're a big fan of the show, and we'll continue to support it and continue to grow with them. Right. So.
That's great. Now, looking future forward, is there anything that, you know, you as a company or you individually are like excited about and looking forward to, like, hey, I really want to have an impact in this area, or I really see this is going to be big up with these upcoming years, especially with the rapid growth of all the technology?
It's moving so fast, right? It's so, you know, AI, of course, and what we can do with that. You know, we are, you know, they always say that, you know, what's the food that eats the machine? Well, we are, the data is what that AI needs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have, you know, we're processing 2 billion events a month. So, you know, what we can do with that data and the AI perspective, and for these dealers, that's where I get all fired up. You can see I'm already jazzed up, but
Right,
what's what I
because
can
you
do
know
for
what
that.
you can do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So,
Shane, thank you so much for supporting us and helping us bring a little bit of this show out to everybody, because it is. If you haven't been to the NAMAD annual meeting, you have to go next year. Put it on your calendar already, because it's
100%.
I used to say it's a sleeper, but there's 1,200 people here.
Yeah.
It's not a sleeper anymore. Now you're just missing
this
out.
event
Yeah.
was big this year. This
Yeah,
event was good.
well, and it's just going to keep getting bigger. So we hope you do what we always say you do. Go out there, pay attention to the people, even though there's technology and all these things. If you pay attention to the people and cultivate them, people will solve the problems.
People always do.
right,
We
we'll
always
see you
have, we always
tomorrow.
will.